app says that we need to do it within the hour.
It's peak fertility.
This age so much, I don't know if I can.
I'll only love
Want to know where I'm going after I leave here? Mariella.
as the sea.
You know the thing about you? Sometimes you just sort of go away.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another Berberian Film Club. Today we are going to be doing one out of the 3 Black Mirror episodes, the newest series, which is series 5. And yes, we're going to go straight into it. I was very excited when this series came out. I'm a massive fan of Black Mirror. Dad has only recently just got into it.
I have to be absolutely honest that I'm being badgered by all my friends to watch so many different... There's so much good stuff now to watch, and I'm not watching enough. However, as a dedicated member of the Berberian Film Club review, I did watch all 3 episodes, and today we are going to discuss the merits of one of them.
Yes, and that is Striking Vipers, which basically it's about a guy called Danny who is played by Anthony Mackie, who is in Avengers, and I think he is in like other things, but I've not seen anything else he's been in, which is kind of bad on my behalf. But I was really excited when I saw him because I knew who he was.
What's the premise of this one, though?
The premise of this one is all about VR and about basically what life could end up being like. It's that level of when does a game become a game, and is it ruining your personal life? Because is it a game? That's the thing. That's the question. Is this a game or is this reality? Because
I think most interesting with that, though, the question that's posed with that is that when they become their avatars, they're choosing to become a different thing, but because it's linked back to their real life, are they really actually their avatar? Yeah. And actually they're having a fake persona in their real life.
Yeah, exactly.
I love you till then.
There's something going on.
Something going on.
That's what I said.
Not 1 minute more.
Nothing is going on. I promise.
At this point, I think you need to give a spoiler alert because we have to talk a bit deeper about this. I think. Yeah. So, spoiler alert. Press your pause or off button if you're still ancient and have a VHS pause, or off if you've got some other more modern device. The point when they say, okay, are we gay or are we straight? Because basically, when they're playing their avatar, they're getting it on quite heavily at times.
And then they get addicted to the sex in the game.
Yeah, because one of them plays a female character who's very sexy as a female. This is even more interesting.
Who is actually played by also a girl in Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. I didn't clock that until I looked her up. But
so you go from 2 straight guys to them playing the game. One takes a female role, a very sexy girl. Yeah. They get it on. And then, because they're immersed in this game, and the way the game works, you're completely immersed. Your brain is part of the game. And then they come out, and then they're feeling awkward in their real sense because they're getting it on and enjoying their sex with each other. But one of them knows, they both know, that they're both men. So when it comes to it, and the point where they're having the relationships are going to pot, and they get it, they meet up in a dark alley for some reason.
Yeah, I think that bit was a bit weird. I mean, why does it have to be rain? It wasn't raining as well.
No, it was. And to be honest, looking at them, they didn't look like they're as straight. They're probably straight.
They looked uncomfortable.
They looked very uncomfortable delivering that.
Yeah.
They didn't look like they wanted to kiss each other.
No, but that's the thing. I feel like that might have been a good thing because that was the reality of the situation.
Or was it? No, I think it could be poor acting.
Oh, do you think it's poor acting?
Well, it just didn't. It didn't look like... You would have
preferred it if... But I felt like there was so much sexual
maybe it's
tension.
Right. But no, hold on. But you're right. Maybe that was them coming to reality that they weren't.
I feel like it was because, like, clearly they were not attracted to each other in their real lives. Like, it was
No, that's not true.
Do you not think?
Because in the party where the tall bloke turns up, he says, "Oh, look at your thighs. Have you been working out?" Do you not remember that bit? He goes, "You're looking all hench, basically."
I don't remember.
That was the first giveaway. It wasn't actually first because you're thinking he's just being a mate.
Oh, right, the first...
Yeah.
Oh, and now I've completely
Yeah, I think that was a little planting.
Maybe a little bit of a seed.
Anyway.
I mean, his personal life, the friend, his personal life was not good. Like, girl-wise. He clearly wasn't, like, finding the right woman. So maybe
he was searching, wasn't he? And he was
He
always
was,
like,
but it
oh,
was
I'll
going-
never split up with her. And then he couldn't get it on with his girlfriend
couldn't get it on with his
because he was
girlfriend.
thinking of his mate.
So I think maybe he was gay, or like.
I think
but
so.
I feel like Danny wasn't.
No, I think so. But Danny was still confused.
So let us talk a bit about the actual filmography, like what you thought of it.
Filmography?
Well, that's the right word, isn't it?
Sounds fancy. Okay.
I am fancy. Let's talk about the actual art behind this, because I thought it was really well done in terms of...
No, you know what?
Like making it look like a game, I think it did really well.
Really cool. And the graphics in the game.
Yeah.
And then the sort of the connection to what they're watching on TV.
Yeah.
And then suddenly them dressed, because they were like, they looked good. I mean,
Yeah.
they had that two characters in that sort of Avatar, well, Kung Fu kick boxing game style, which looked really good, I thought.
It had a lot of backlash, actually.
Did
People
it?
were like, it looks a bit naff and all this, but that's meant to look like that.
They would have done that intentionally.
It is intentional,
Because
clearly.
no,
I don't know what
because
people-
it was fine.
Yeah.
I think that was fine for me. I thought that was good. I
thought
think
it
it was
was
shot well. But if you're giving it a mark out of 10, because this is where it gets difficult, what would you give it?
I would give it a 7.
Yeah, I was going to say 6.5.
I'm not going to go that. I think 6 is quite low for this. I'm trying to think of if I was captivated. I was captivated. I wasn't bored. I think that it was beautiful to look at, and I think
All right,
a
no, you're
7's
right.
good. I mean,
Actually,
it had
you know what?
some flaws, but 7
I
is a
am
good...
willing to up my level to 7. So it's
Let's give it a 7.
7. That makes it 14 if we're averaging out.
14 out of
14 out of 10. That was amazing.
But yeah, I really liked it. But yeah, I think you guys just need to make up your own thoughts and let us know what you thought in the comment section below, because it'll be interesting to get a bit of a discussion down there.
Yeah. And by the way, this is a separate thing. I was fortunate to go and see Charlie Brooker talk at BFI, and I have to say he's a top bloke. He's super funny.
I mean,
for someone
he
so smart.
writes all of the episodes.
No, he's amazing.
I don't know how he has these thoughts. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, they're just so well thought through. He must just be, like, so imaginative. Like, he's just on the way to, like...
Well, he works with his producer, Annabelle Jones.
Yeah.
We were lucky, actually, because we got invited. No, we didn't get invited. Let's start that again. They invited me personally to their talk. Because they wanted.
I wish they invited us.
They
personally.
wanted advice from me.
No, but you had a really good time there, didn't you?
No, we were.
I didn't go, annoyingly.
Yeah,
I
you.
couldn't.
What were you doing?
I was away.
No. Okay, but we were really fortunate to go down to the BFI show where Charlie Brooker and Annabelle Jones were talking about Black Mirror, and I think a lot of things are like a collaboration.
I'm sure they are.
We all think of Charlie Brooker, but we don't know how important her role is, and I'm sure
There's
the
so
two of them
many.
together as a combination are able to make these really quite top series that are churned out as well. I mean, you know, to create literally a film, 3 films we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
It's quite incredible. Was that the door?
Yeah, that was. 1 second. And our guest has arrived for today.
Arrived.
Yes. So what do you think of Striking Vipers?
Striking Vipers would be my least favorite of this season. It was weird to watch with my teenager anyway, because there was too much sex. I think we're cringing a bit. And the ending was a bit of a letdown. Idea was good. I really like the blurring of reality and the imaginary world and their sexual orientation and gender identities. But then in the end, they just came to a very convenient, lazy arrangement. And one particular thing I really disliked, the wife, one of the guys, who was this lovely, loyal character. In the end, she
became
one of them. And
Yeah.
I didn't like it. If the guys want to be unfaithful, that's fine. Don't turn her into it like, oh, she's in it as well.
Yeah. I kind of get where you're coming from with
Yeah.
that, actually, because... Yeah, but it's interesting to see your point of view, because obviously me and Dad didn't think anything like that. We thought it was really good, but at the same time, it's really nice to have... We all have different opinions, so... Okay. Out of 10, what would you give this one?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
Sorry,
low.
Charlie Brooker.
Well, I guess we all have different opinions.